Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel once again. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new here, please consider subscribing and hit that notification bell. And today we are on part 3 on the jammer arms exercises that I do personally with my workouts. And today I was able to do 3 exercises. Once again, this jammer arms is from Hulkfit Fitness. So I was able to do squats today, deadlift, and also tricep extension with this jammer arms. So let's get into it. So this is the setup right here. You can set up your jammer arms according to the height that you need it. You just come forward. It's the same exact process as you would when you are picking up a barbell or even dumbbells, right? When you're doing squats, just grab the handle, position your body, yourself close to the jammer arms right here, right, which is comfortable for you. And from that, instead of putting the weight on your shoulders, you're just gonna hold it to your side and you're just gonna do the squat motion right there, right? You sit down and then you stand up, right, using both of these arms right here, right? You can use this grip or you can also use this grip depending on how long your arms are. You may be able to use this grip right here. So squats right here, right? I think that's fairly simple. Just keep the arm close to your leg here or to your thigh, right? And you're just gonna do squats motion right there, right? Once you're done with that, you just need to back away a little bit because you're going to do deadlift. And I was able to do deadlift with this one. At first it wasn't very comfortable because I need to get used to it, right? I need to be able to figure out my distance from it so that I can perform a proper deadlift just like that right there, right? So the swaying of the arms left and right is actually helpful so that you can grab it close to you and you can still perform the exercises, or you can pull it away from you. Like the swaying is not that much, but I'm figuring it out now that that is, I think, intentional so that you can do just that, right? Left and right toggles right there. So I was also able to do this grip right here for deadlift, right? So once again, the same concept as you would do with barbells or dumbbells when you're doing deadlift, right? Just figure out the distance that you would have from this arm right here and just do the deadlift motions right there. Load up the sleeve there, the loading sleeve, with the weights that is comfortable for you or as heavy as you want it to go. All right, so regarding squat, you guys, what I did today is I was able to do a squat jump, right? As I mentioned on my other videos, since this is a jammer arm, I wanted to do an exercise that's different from all of the other equipment that we use. For example, for the squats, you normally use the straight Olympic bar or dumbbells, right? For this one, what I did is fairly simple, to where you squat and then you jump, right? Squat, jump, right? So that motion is fairly simple to do. All right, next up is tricep extension. Tricep extension, I actually had to raise the arm a little bit on my rack here. It is set on number 13, right? It may be different for you depending on your height and how long your arms are. Now with this one, you can use both of your hands at the same time, or you can do single hand, right? Like for example, with this one right here, what I did is I had to come in just a little bit more forward, like behind the arms right here, because if I am kind of sort of in front of it, it works a little bit, but I can't get that extension, right? It kind of more work on the back and on the shoulders there. But if you step forward, right, to where that thing is behind you, right, the arm is behind you, all you need to do is grab it, right, and make sure that you can have that extension when you pull, it up right there behind you, right? Don't be afraid to come inside towards your rack, right, if you need to. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be able to figure out the distance there, but make sure that you extend your hand all the way, right? Again, you can do it with both hands at the same time, or you can do single hand, right? And I was able to do tricep extension fairly well. So in case that the standing and bending does not work for you when you're doing tricep exercises because your back might be hurting or your hip is hurting on a previous injury, what you could also do is you could lower down the arms right there. On my rack here, it's on number 4 to where the arms is touching the ground, right? Of course, you're gonna put weights right there, and what you could do is lay down on the ground right here, right? Let's pretend that this 10-pound weight right here is my head. What I normally would do is I would position my head just right next to the arm, right, and I would reach out and grab this handle right here and then do tricep extension motion that way. And then what I also do is I move my head either in that positioning right there, or I also would move it right under the arm right there, and I just reach out with the right hand, and then when I'm done I just gonna position or move my body to where I can also reach the arm right there with my left hand. And of course, you know, you can position the other arm also, and all you need to do is just scoot that way when you're doing the other arm. All right, so here I am on the ground. My head is just parallel to this one or a little bit lower than this one, right? So what I normally do is reach out, right? And then I just do the tricep extension motion, right? This is what we would call, I'm pretty sure you are familiar with this. This is the skull crusher, right? Skull crusher right there. And then what I would normally do when I'm done with that one is I just scoot down to where my head is right here, right below the arms, and I just reach out to that arm right there and do the same motion right there. It works out the tricep really well, right? And of course you can do it with the left hand also. All right, guys, I hope those exercises was clear enough. If not, please comment down below and I'll try to get back to you. I'll try to explain more of these exercises. So once again, I was able to do squats, deadlift, and 2 positions when it comes to tricep extension. Hey, thank you so much once again for tuning in. I appreciate you. Once again, if you are new here, please consider subscribing, and I will see all of you on the next one.